When I look back on my SWOS training that I'm really thankful for is when I took command of my first ship. The unique thing about my situation was I was going to a ship I had never stepped foot on, a class of ship I had never been on before. So I was very thankful for my experience going through the Prospective Commanding Officer ship handling course because I was able to go down, take command of my ship on deployment, take it to sea, and then 2 weeks later take that ship into a very narrow port to resupply and take on fuel. And that's because I gained that confidence, I gained that experience here with the simulators at SWOS.
SWOS was established back in 1961, and it was really built and developed to be a standard. As the times have changed, SWOS has been able to grow and evolve in a way to best prepare us for potential threats, but also keep up with the technologies, the advancements of the world, so that way we are a leader on the waterfront.
SWOS has definitely become a global training organization. Certainly here in Newport, Rhode Island, up in Great Lakes, in the fleet concentration areas of San Diego, Norfolk, Mayport, Pac Norwest, Yokosuka, Pearl Harbor, Sasebo. We truly have a global reach because a critical function of SWOS is being in touch with what's going on in the fleet. And it's hard to do it if you're not where the fleet is.
I think it's extremely beneficial that you have SWOS as a big command that kind of incorporates training from the E1 all the way up to your cap, because it gives you a standard, it gives you a baseline. When you go out to the fleet to a ship, you could have Sailor X from a different command that does it completely different than Sailor Y who got different background. So by having SWOS as that command that kind of lays that baseline and that standard, it allows the fleet to be better prepared.
Here at Surface Warfare Officer School, we allow our students to gain repetition and experience here in the simulators in all sorts of environments in a safe, controlled setting where there's no damage to personnel, ships, or equipment. I put them in different speeds, put them in different harbors and transits and straits around the world, and expose them to many different environments that they'll eventually see as a watchstander on their ship. When I was a student here at the Littoral Combat Ship, also the deck course, we were in a simulation environment where we were in low visibility conditions, expected to go high speeds. 1 year later, deployed on USS Fort Worth LCS-3, we were in a very similar situation to what I saw on the simulator. We were going 30 knots in the Sulu Sea off the coast of the Philippines with low visibility, and I had that confidence as a watchstander to know how to drive the ship safely in that kind of environment because I had seen it before in the simulator.
The days of us not having any kind of near peer out there are behind us. So it's absolutely critical that we have credibility behind our deterrence. And to have deterrence truly be effective, we need to make sure that we are putting ships to sea that have well-trained crews on them that will go out and be able to perform whatever mission is called upon them. And Surface Warfare Officer School plays an absolute critical role in that. So I tell my students and my staff, armor up, we gotta be ready.